Begin in hero position, contemplating the radiant abundance of spring. Inhale, lift 2 seed arms to V vector and float your heart and your hips before touching dome hands to the floor in front of you. Engage the sides of your hands and your fingertips into the earth to create a seedling that springs forth a lifted, full, radiant heart. Root the feet into the floor and find an opening by seaweed swaying the ribs to the left and the right. As the ribs go to the right, tilt your head to the left. And as the ribs swing to the left, lift your low back left ribs to find even more space for the opening of your radiant rib cage. Take these side-to-side pulsations now into your hips as you parallel park the hips wide and to the right and wide and to the left. Tuck your toes under, lift the knees off the floor to a crouching cat, maintaining the engagement in the hands and the feet so that you can really find separation from the ribs and the hips and the head. Continue your seaweed sway here, gliding the ribs from one side to the other, looking for space to grow, using your breath and your pulse to grow, keeping the hips rooted back and the belly and the throat long. Swivel the toes and the knees to the right side of the mat, twisted cat to the right. Hero your left foot off the mat and lower your left hip to the floor, seated side twist. Bow through the belly. Dome the right hand and lift the right ribs rainbow as you tilt the left ear to the left. Breathe into the fullness of your right side ribs. Slide the right hand back to the spot and twist your cat to the left this time. You swivel the knees and toes to the left, sit the hips back and to the right before heroing your right foot off the mat and lowering the right hip towards the back of your mat. As the left ribs rise, the left hand floats into its dome, and the belly still pours forward towards the mat. Slide the left hand back as a column and then slide and glide to your right side. The head comes down first, the ribs come last. Touch your left foot behind you on the floor and roll to your back. Supine shifting to the center of your space, mindfully and gracefully. Allow your belly to be soft and drag your paws so that your groins find their deepest position. And then seed your hands and twist to the left and the right, maintaining the fullness of your back heart space. The throat stays open and your arms remain parallel, the heart full between the shoulder blades in each twist. The underarm armpits stay deep and hollowed from the engagement of your wings. Find stillness in your heart and then windshield wiper the knees to the left and the right, maintaining the big toe connections to the earth and the depth of the groins. No matter which way you're windshield wipering the knees, you keep the creases, you keep the engagement and the width of the pelvic floor. Hover your hips and swivel your toes and knees to the left as you land your left butt cheek to the right side of your mat. And then hover your heels and swivel them to the left. The toes and the knees go to the right as your right butt cheek lands down. Add a little pulse here as you swivel to the left and to the right, going into a deep rotation in the spine. Hero your left foot and then take the right leg in a bicycle pedal to find more abundant tone on the back side of the legs. You can even slide the left hero foot further out to find more engagement in the posterior chain. The belly bows, the throat triumphantly opens. Touch the right foot behind you on the floor. Hover the hips and swivel the hips to the left. The knees go to the right. The left foot heroes on the floor as the right one finds that long, sticky bicycle pedal to find that engagement in the backside of the legs. The wings still work here to further open and expand the shoulder blades and the collarbones. The throat opens to affect your deep core. The left foot is engaged in its hero as it cycles. Slide to the side of your body and scoot the hips back for a side bow. And then press your left seed hand into the floor as a way to engage your left wing and broaden your shoulder blades. Hover the top leg here. Lift the right waistline off the floor and extend the legs to more like wave legs, so almost straight but not quite. The feet are engaged. The fiesta flare is active. Now sweep the left hand to a headrest position, cupping the back of your head so you can bow your heart out here. The throat opens. The groins are deep. You're getting that front body awakening, and the back body is getting balanced with the tone. Take your left knee to the floor in front of your right knee, hurdler legs, and reach your left seed towards the sky as you lower the back crown of the head to the floor for a twisted baby position. When the feet are off the floor here, you can dig the knees into the floor and slide the hips further back as you open the throat and twist open into this glorious bliss of awakening. Return the left seed and elbow to the floor and extend the legs long to come into a prone bow. Rosebud hands, lower your forehead to your hands. Keep the hips lifted here and open. And then inhale, lift the heart and the head, maintaining the hollows of the groins to feel that lightning bolt engagement on the back side of the body. So we're balancing the light and the dark, the back and the front here. We're awakening the back side and we're opening the front. So we're balancing the energies of the front and the back. You can lift the hips and parallel park them to the right and then to the left. You'll feel a glorious opening in your belly before sliding to your left side bow at a diagonal on your mat. The hips are going behind you. The knees and the feet stack. We'll take the right seed hand to the floor. Lift your left ribs off the floor and you'll get that long spine awakening. Right hand goes to cup the back of the head and it meets the hand with a pressure that you can lean back into to really find the tone and the bow on the back side. If you notice my feet here, I've got a fiesta flare, which is going to help balance the sides of the legs. Right knee, hurdler leg, touches the floor in front of the left. Both feet lift off the floor and then twist open, using the knees for torque as you open up the spine into this beautiful twist. Add some pulsations to your twist and don't forget to breathe along the way. Slide the legs back to side bow. Use your right hand for support on the floor. And then slide up slowly, letting the ribs lead the way. The head comes up last, coming back to your all fours position. Rooting through hero feet, engaging through spring hand. Find your length on the mat. Looking for space using your pulse and your breath. Step the right paw forward and slide the left paw wide to the side. Humble cat right. Root the hips back with a dig from the right paw. Lengthen through the belly and the throat. Tilt the left ear towards the left shoulder to let the right ribs rise like a rainbow. And use your right hand to pull the left ribs forward and up to create a double rainbow. One that your right hand is touching and one with your right ribs lifting towards the sky. And then we'll go to a wishbone connection here. Right hand goes to left forearm. And now widen your elbows away from each other. You're really going to feel the opening of the right side ribs here. It's so beautiful. The fascia just opens up with the wishbone hand. Touch your right hand back, dome to spring, and return to an all fours position. Open the left knee and step the left paw forward. Just a couple of inches is all you need while sliding the right foot wide into its kickstand position. Use the dig of the left paw to deepen your groins back into the right. Pull the belly and the throat forward and then tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder. The left ribs will lift up. Keep the right hand engaged. Keep the right shoulder from collapsing. And then we'll take the left hand for a little rib assist here. You're pulling the ribs up. You're pulling them through. Tilt the head so that the neck can stretch long, and then bow your throat here too. Let's go for the wishbone bind. Use all 5 fingers to bind the forearm and then widen your elbows here. There's a tremendous amount of opening that you'll get here that you won't get from a dome hand or an ecstasy. So spend some time here, even though there might be a little bit of discomfort. Dome hand to spring hand. And then reconnect with your breath in all 4s. Spring load, the hips move back and the hands dome. Float your heart in your hands. Service arms first. Curl your wrist and take the hands wide for a wide service. Extend your arms wide. Keep the elbows forward. Curl the wrist back for a collarbone opening as you open the throat. Activate the feet and sit the hips back, bowing and opening like you're growing from Mother Earth, and then sweeping the elbows forward and the hands to the side of the head, ecstasy position. Exhale, sit your hips back and inhale, crescent to the right. First, tucking the chin under, lifting up through the left side ribs, and then peeling the gaze open before spiraling. Your elbows go up and to the left, but the hips stay back, the feet stay rooted. Pulse around your central channel, and then inhale, come back up through the center. Exhale, sit the hips back, and then inhale, crescent to the left side, tucking the chin first, moving into the right side low ribs before peeling the throat open, and then spiraling the elbows up and to the right. Bow arc, bow twist. The feet tether the hips back into their safe space so that you can just spin along your axis. Root the hips back, lower your wings, and bring your hands to a prayer hand. Contemplate the nurturing of yourself from all perspectives and the growth in this time. Thank you.